Hey guys, TedBricks here. Today, this I'm going to call part 2 of my Lego room tour. If you guys need to go see part 1, I recommend checking it out because this video is a bit of a follow-up video. I'll leave a link in the description to go check it out. And yeah, I just gave you a full, the part 1 was just a full room tour. This one is a bit more of a, I guess, a detailed more room tour. So I showed you all of this in my last video, but I didn't show you exactly where I keep everything. So that's really kind of what I'm going to go through today. It's not really a room tour, it's more of a, I don't know, showing you where I keep stuff. But some things I want to point out which I missed, I think, in my last video was these up here. These were Mcdonald's Happy Meal toys. They're actual Lego, of course. Back in, I think they came out in 1999 for the Lego basic theme. So that was just something I missed out in my last video. I just wanted to point out. Something else I kind of wanted to point out, it's hard to see. Right under here, I keep all my Lego boxes. You can see there, I think that's a Marvel set box. But yeah, all my empty Lego boxes stay under here, or at least most of them anyway. I do have some in my attic. Got a new Lego set right here, which I'm planning to build probably tomorrow. The Wonder Woman set 76157, Wonder Woman versus Cheetah. Yeah, got that recently from Lego themselves, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, I showed you all this in my last video. Things I didn't show that I kind of wanted to show off a bit more was stuff that's going on down here. So this is my Lego box. As you can see, it obviously says Lego. And up here, what do you think's up here? Of course, I have Lego. I'm gonna kind of go through everything today. So here is my, I guess, my main accessory box. I think once upon a time minifigures used to stay in here, believe it or not, but pretty much most of my minifigures are on display today. They used to be on all down here, but then they really got crammed in and they couldn't really fit in there anymore. But yeah, basically all my accessories go in here. So we've got guns, pistols, stud shooters, firearms, just anything gun related pretty much goes in here. Big guns, they go somewhere else. I'll show you in a minute where they go. In here we've got just other accessories, just like tools, fire extinguishers, you know, pickaxes, plungers, shovels, spades, axes and stuff. So not really necessarily weapons, but stuff you would use to do some DIY with. Here are proper weapons. They're just other sort of weapons, so like, you know, dynamite, TNT, or this is from Ninjago. That's actually a one piece. You're actually supposed to take that off the middle bit there, but I've kept it as one because it's quite cool. Got a thing here from, I don't know what that is, a battering thing. Just, you know, batarangs as well, just sort of other different sorts of weapons. In here, swords, katanas, knives, anything with a sharp end to it, basically in here. Got quite a few in there, quite cool. It's quite packed, that one is. This here is just a whole bunch of stuff, just different things that people would hold, like trophies and bags and suitcases and books and you know, whatever you can really imagine are in here. There's quite a few things. I'm trying to get my shadow in the way. But, you know, a handbag, trophies, just loads of different stuff, as you can probably imagine. Here are all my, well, mostly 2x2 printed tiles, or they are really just printed tiles, things that people hold. There's loads of them, so I thought it would be better to keep them in here rather than there. They used to be in here, but I put them in here because there's a lot of them. I've got my money as well down there, I think, somewhere, so that's pretty cool. In here, as you can imagine, that is shields, all my different sorts of printed shields, you know, like Captain America and Taskmaster and other things like this from Marvel. It's not really a shield, this is more of a fire, yeah, I don't know, blaze thing. I don't even know what you want to call it. Here, these are all like stick pieces that people hold. Some of these are weapons, some of these are tools, just different pieces. Like got a blue in there, Spider-Man, just basically long pieces, you know, like Spider-Man's web and things. Basically long pieces go in there. That's where I keep them. At the bottom, I kind of briefly showed you not long ago. This is just food and cutlery, anything related to, well, yeah, food really. So plates, these sort of cups are in here. Actually, we've got this cup and also this cup. Sorry, can't even see. Yeah, this cup in here. Most common sort of cup, and they're very slightly different. Wine glasses, I guess you can call them. Knife, forks, spoons, etc. Different sort of cups like milk cartons and squishies, and different sort of drinks. Frying pans, cake holders, that sort of stuff. Got my chicken area. That's pretty cool. Proper chicken breasts right there. Really nice. This is my fruit and veg, or at least most of them, like apples, bananas, and strawberries, carrots, melon, plants and whatever. Well, not all my plants are in somewhere else, which I'll show you in a bit. Cherries, bones, and other sorts of food, mostly unhealthy sort of food. I don't know, like pizza, cotton candy, that's dog and cat food, popcorn, pizza, yeah. So, that kind of sort of stuff. Bready stuff like bread and I guess pies and burgers and croissants and all that sort of stuff. Bready stuff goes in there. These are all my biscuits, cookies, donuts, jammy dodgers, cream pies, whatever. They all go in there. Biscuits, whatever, all that sort of stuff. Sausages, weeders, whatever you want to call them, hot dogs in here, not a lot of them. Then ice creams or lollies or anything cold goes in there. Okay, so I've shown you that. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm gonna probably speed up. We're already on 7 minutes. So let's go to here this time, shall we? So in here, this little container, we have like big accessories, I think, are in here. Sorry, I'm going to use my foot to open that there because I'm holding it with my one hand. So yeah, these are just like big buildable accessories like Sandman's hammer, or the Joker's mallet hammer thing, or Spider-Man web pieces, and Ant-Man gun, all that sort of stuff. Just big pieces, buildable pieces are in here. I just thought it'd be nice to put them out of the way. I think that's from Ninjago. Just nice to keep them separate. Got a big old gun down here. I like that quite a bit. But yeah, nothing too much in there. Well, there is a little bit in there, but there's nothing too exciting in there. There's just buildable things going on. Another accessories box right here. It's weird. This sorting case to go, I got this from Legoland last year when I went for my birthday. But if you go to Brickset, it says that this sorting case to go actually came out this year in 2020, but I got it last year in 2019. So a little bit confusing, but yeah, I got it last year, not this year, but whatever. Don't know if Brickset have made a mistake. Handcuffs are in here, as you can see. Got Spider. Sorry, my camera's going a bit blurry. Spider-Man handcuffs, and got some whips and lassos, and in here bows and arrows and crossbows. And right here are Harry Potter ones. Got a load of these in here. It's just absolutely loads. I keep most of them together because there's just so many, but yeah, that's really pretty much it for that. Ropes and whips and whatever, crossbows. Yeah, you've seen all that. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to keep going on for too long, but I like to keep those separate because I have quite a lot of them. This container right here, this is an old like brick storage thing. It keeps all my big pieces in here. So got my Bionicle massive skins. I don't know, I've had these for ages, and just big pieces go in here, like panels. That's from Indiana Jones, and other Bionicle bits. That's the thing that's from Batman, and just big pieces which I'm not using. All my other small pieces go into the Lego box there, which I'm going to show you in a minute. Yes, I'm going to be showing you every single piece in there. No, I'm joking. I'm going to show you how I store everything. Under here, oh, this is an old container. This used to be my actual accessories container. So all this stuff used to be in here. Of course, one had much less than that. So yeah, in here now are all my animals. I keep all them separate. All my animals and insects, all that kind of stuff. They go in here quite nicely. An old-fashioned 1980s like a horse right there. That's pretty nice. Just they're all in here. They fit really nicely. But yeah, this is a pretty old container. It's got like stickers all over it, which is quite funny. Anyway, last container right at the back here is one of my first ever Lego sets. It's Lego set 4105, and this contains, I'll show you, all of my, I guess, builds from sets which I like but I don't want to destroy. This is something I got recently in the post. I've had this set, forgot what the number of the set is, but I've had this set for a while. It's just this piece I was missing. This stick piece is quite nice. It's from, I think it's from 2000, this set is. But yeah, all my sets in here are basically mostly Lego City sets, but any sets that aren't related from a movie or TV show are in here. But sets that I do like being built and are from movies and sets are in that box. That one. But yeah, this is just non-movie and TV show stuff. I like to keep it separate. Don't ask me why, it's just me being what's it. Anyway, this video is still going on longer than I wanted it to. Anyway, let's without messing around, putting everything back, I'll tidy up at the end of the video. Oops, I just accidentally opened that. Now I want to show you what's in here. My Lego box, all my loose Lego pieces. I showed you those in my last video, I think. I showed you these briefly in the last video, I'm not sure, but I like to keep all my 1x1s separate, so I've got all my 1x1s here. They're all nice and separate. It's nice to keep those nice and separate. I also like to keep my 1x2s separate, because, you know, they kind of get lost in the cracks of the bricks, so it's nice to keep them separate. Got a load of them, they're pretty much full, they are. Anyway, I'm going to briefly show you this. Basically in here are all my bricks, like I've said, and they're all color coded. I kind of noticed it's like a rainbow color: red, orange, yellow, green, and then blue. I don't have to do that. I just like to do that because it's cool. But yeah, I bagged all my pieces. I've done this quite recently, actually, like a month or so ago. I bagged all these pieces up so they're not loose in the box. They were originally just you know, in the box and messed up and whatnot, but in the future I kind of want to sort it out a little bit more. Not everyone likes color coding, and I understand why, but it's just easy for me to find the pieces now if I'm ever needing them. Anyway, let's move on without tidying up too much. I just want to move things out the way. Next we have this box, which, like I said, is my movies and TV shows miscellaneous sets and minifigures. Well, minifigures used to be in here, but they're not in here anymore. They're actually in there now. They used to be under my bed. I did say that in my last video that they were under my bed, but as of like 2 days ago, I actually moved them into that red box there. All the stuff that was in there before, they've like moved over there. It's a little bit of a mess over there. Don't worry about it, but minifigures are in there, which yeah, I'll show you that in a minute actually once I've shown you this, because yeah, I don't think I've really shown you that yet. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is my, like, I guess like Technic sort of like pieces, which I don't know, yeah, little Technic weird Lego pieces which I guess don't have any studs on, but yeah, kind of noticed that. Loads of different sort of stuff in there. There's some not stud shooters, fire missiles in there as well. Flick fire missiles are in there. This isn't Lego, this is like a stress toy. When I'm getting annoyed with Lego, I can just go rah, sort of thing. I've had that for a while. It's not Lego, it's just an old thing I remember getting once. This is quite cool. I remember getting this. This is Lego chain reactions. There's some Lego inside it. You can just I'll briefly show you this. You can just make little reaction things, just little builds. Have these balls which you can roll about. Instructions how to build. It gives you a few bricks, but I think it recommends you using your bricks at home. You can like cut out stuff, make ramps. You can just be experimental. It's pretty. Oops, it's pretty cool. I do quite like it. So to briefly show you this then, so this is all my movie stuff, like I've said. What we got in there? We've got like animals there. I think that's from Harry Potter and Jurassic World. And Fantastic Beasts, I think. The spider. Most of that are from the Harry Potter Advent Calendar from last year. In here are just other little builds related to movies. Lego Movie, Ninja Turtles, Toy Story, sort of things. Simpsons, I think. Probably one of the only Star Wars sets I have. I own very little Star Wars sets because I'm not a massive fan of Star Wars, but it's a part that came from Darth Vader. So just briefly show you this. That's from Lego Trolls, the World Tour. Yes, I got a Lego Trolls set before you say, yes, I got the most expensive Trolls set, because it was a good figure bundle, I think, and I also got it from the Lego store, which you got double VIP points on, and a free Lego Trolls polybag, so I think I did pretty well there, but I know, Lego Trolls. But yeah, Toy Story, Minions, Lego Movie, that's Toy Story as well, Lego Movie, but it's kind of hard to see. I think that's Lego Dimensions I've also put in there, Lego Jurassic World I think also, but yeah, probably not the best, yeah, Lego Jurassic World right here, yeah, probably not the best showcase ever, but you can kind of see bit of Star Wars as well going on there, and some Lord of the Rings, that is. But yeah, I guess we can move on, I guess, to over there now, because I think I've shown you everything else. Of course, I showed you all that in my last video. Sorry, no, I forgot about my minifigures, I've just remembered. So before we go over there, let's go over here and have a look at the minifigures. Move out of the way, Teddy. Anyway, oh, this is new. I'll show you that in a minute as well. Forgot about that. So, got my Hamleys bag, the finest toy shop in the world, apparently. So yeah, in here we have all my repeated minifigures, duplicates basically. These figures are either on display here or there or something, or they're in here. So on display or in there. These figures are all not duplicates, but repeated characters. So these are just characters that are already on display. Just you know, I did say in my last video, but I keep one of every character on display. So you know, I have like loads of Spider-Man minifigures, like from focus camera. There we go. Like I have Spider-Man from 2012, but he's in here. That's the 2019 version. Is that him? And I have other versions well in there, but I do have my MCU version there because that's different to the comics. Anyway, kind of getting sidetracked now, but like I said, just other characters. I keep them all bagged up in here. Quite a few, just about. It's quite a cool collection. There's probably a few hundred figures. There's quite a few hundred figures in my collection anyway. I think I own like over 1,200 figures in my entire collection, but in terms of unique figures, it's probably 900 and something. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's done with that. Possibly will make a full video on that one day, showing you all those figures if anyone's even interested. Thank you for the comments on my last video, by the way. I did notice. Thank you for the nice things that you've said. Oh, here's something I got recently. I guess I'll just show you this. Lego Click It set. Yes, I have a Lego Click It set. I have a few actually. I got this for a really good deal. I got it for £6 for 3 of them, all sealed. But there's only 2 here because I've just opened one. And I'm planning to keep the 2 sealed, or maybe sell one. I don't know. I don't normally sell Lego, but I want to give that away. I've been talking to, believe it or not, I've been talking to the man himself on Twitter. Just Too Good. On Twitter, and I've been joking around with him, and he actually follows me on Twitter, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I've been trying to bribe him in so I can give him one of these. I don't want anything for it. I've been trying to bribe him in to give it him for free, and you know, I'm not really wanting any money. But yeah, all this here, instructions wise, they're going to go under my bed inside my instructions box. They're going to go into my sealed box under my bed. I've shown you a video of that once, I think. That is just here until the minifigure gets added to brick sets. It's just to remind me. Then it will go over there, which I need to show you that in a second. It's kind of my packet area. I keep all my packets. Oh god, this is all going to fall. Let me hold on to this while I lift this up. In here, as you can see, are other accessories for mostly my minifigures. So things that go on top of people's heads, visors and stuff, helmets and stuff that cover people's faces, helmets that just go on top of people's heads, and hats I guess are in there. Oh no, that's hats. That's like other helmets, and they're like more covered helmets and masks, I guess you can say. This is really hurting my hand. That is hair pieces, a load of hair pieces in there. Legs, bodies that have not finished parts yet. So I get a few things second hand, so they're built, but they don't have like all the right bits to them yet. But yeah, torsos and arms and all you can imagine in there. Their heads, you can't really tell, but down there are all my heads. I'm just going to drop that for now. But yeah, got all my heads in there. As you can see, they're all kind of stacked up on top of each other. These like bionicle heads. Motorcycles and bikes and whatnot are here. Yeah, bicycles and stuff are pretty cool. They go with people's necks, like beards and oxygen masks. These are bags and things that go on people's backs. Little, I guess, not batarang, what do you call it? Utility belt pieces and skirts, whatever you want to say. They go around, people's waists. Feet parts, you know what I mean, like skates and, fins. Yeah, words aren't coming into my head for some reason, but, that sort of stuff, as you can see there. Super jumpers, Kate super jumpers, and also wheelbarrows and other stuff in their wheelchair. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, okay, that's just completely messed everything up. I'm going to have a proper tidy my room after, because, geez, this video is a messy one. I will be honest, and I'll say, get out of my way. Right, last box under here. I'm not going to go through these. I think I mentioned all these in my last video, but if I didn't, I'll say again. These are my vintage boxes. Just big pieces, roof pieces, and doors, and interesting pieces, blocks. All vintage from like the 20th century. These are dirty, dusty pieces that need cleaning. They are sun damaged pieces that need going under hydrogen peroxide. I actually recently got some hydrogen peroxide, which is just there, and a UV light machine to help me get all the stuff off. These are damaged pieces like scratches, teeth marks, whatever. And the bottom one down there is broken pieces, literally snapped pieces. Anyway, let me show you this now. Oh, I also didn't show you this in my last video. These are my Lego dots. Yes, I have Lego dots, don't judge me. They are going to be worth billions of pounds one day. That's not true, probably. These are all my brick separators. I have a load of them. Keep all of them in here. Got the turquoise ones as well. Damn, this is messy. I've got every Lego dots bracelet. I can't believe I actually have them. It's kind of silly. In here, we have... Did I show you this in my last video? I'm kind of having deja vu. Maybe I've mentioned some stuff. Anyway, here, steering wheels... gear sticks and spinny things, I guess you can say. Basically things related to a car. Here I've got like crates and cupboards and all that. These are just interesting pieces, long pieces, just, I don't know, some sort of interesting pieces are in here. Wheels, tyres, well, they're like the bigger ones, these are the smaller ones. These are some more interesting pieces. You can't really see, it's a bit dark. There's like glass and panel pieces, some signs there, barriers, windows and doors. My stickered pieces that kind of just stuffed in there. Printed pieces, got quite a few of these monster faces. But yeah, these are all my loose printed pieces are in here. Nature pieces, that is from that I showed you earlier. I can show you, it's from one of them. You can just see it's the fourth one along there. It's from one of them. I've got a few of those. Yeah, just nature pieces, greenery. I also have fire as well, because What's the difference between fire and nature these days? I don't know. I have nowhere else to put my fire pieces, so I'll just put them in here as well. Just for now, I don't really want to, but hey ho. Anyway, that is that box and container, so that is all nicely done. I've just thought I should kind of show you what's going on under there, but I can't be bothered to get all the boxes out, so maybe that can be another video, but guys, look at this mess I'm making just for you. Come on. Okay, let's have a look over here then, shall we? To what I want to show you. So we've got my first box here. It's a Nike box. This is something I've been sorting out recently. This used to be all under my bed in my instructions box, but I just, wanted to put it in a separate little box. These are my receipts. Believe it or not, I keep receipts and invoices and things I get from eBay, little things that people put in. It's just like a nice souvenir box to really keep them in, but that's an invoice right there. It's just, I don't know, it's just nice to keep them. You guys probably don't do it, but I like it. I like to do it. It's kind of a nice collection. In here, this one's a little bit heavy. Let's get this one. This is like, I guess not Lego. Well, it is Lego, obviously, but it's not like it's Skittles now. It's like Lego related stuff, so not actually Lego elements. So these are from like Mcdonald's, I think. We got those. That is from, when is that from? That is from Legoland, I think. It's like got a lanyard there on there. It's pretty cool. Got some posters and some I guess got a jigsaw there, some comics from DC and stuff. Just Lego related stuff, not Lego elements exactly, but that sort of stuff you can expect in there. Anyway, I don't want to really pack it away because this video will go on for another hour long. This one is probably my most interesting one. I wonder if I can show you from here without getting it out. Actually, no, it's too dark. Let's actually get the whole thing out then, shall we? Because I'm going to rip the box. I had to use both my hands there. So these are my, I guess, empty poly bags and foil packs. There's that Clickets I was talking about. I recently put that in here. But yeah, I keep rubbish, basically. I keep all the bags that minifigures are in. These are just the foil packs I got. I collect a load of them. And I also have loads of, I guess, poly bags as well for different things. Yes, I keep all of them. They're little things. I don't know why I keep them. It's just like a nice souvenir thing. I am a hoarder. I know, I'm a hoarder keeping rubbish. Anyway, do you want to see the aftermath? Ooh. Okay, it's not that bad, but that is the aftermath of the video. Gonna try to tidy up. I mean, that's my own mess there, and all that is. Get out of the way. Anyway, I think I've shown you all now everything I wanted to show you. Like I said, if you haven't seen part 1, go check it out. I kind of go in a little bit more detail with everything in my room. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and I don't know if you even got this far in the video, but hey, thank you very much. Alright, thank you, and yeah, goodbye.